Hey, I'm Dominic. I'm founder and program manager of the RippleX Fellowship program. Welcome back to the RippleX Alumni Testimonial series. And today we have NaeNae. So, NaeNae, you want to give a quick introduction of yourself and what you're up to?
For sure. Hi, everyone. I'm NaeNae. I'm currently a sophomore studying finance and ESG for business at the Wharton School. And I'm originally from Bangkok, Thailand. I've had background working at an EdTech fund before coming to Penn, as well as I'll be going to private equity working for Vista Equity Partners this upcoming summer.
Awesome. And which cohort were you a part of?
I was a part of the cohort 12 of RippleX Ventures.
Awesome. And yeah, tell me about kind of your experience with the RippleX Fellowship program and maybe what was the most valuable part of that experience to you?
For sure, yeah, I was very fortunate and honored to have had the chance to join the RippleX community. I think the best part is really the people. I've really enjoyed getting to know everyone in the team, both from the founders side and also from people who are interested in investing. I was able to form really long-lasting connections with people in Colombia and other schools within the US and in Canada who I probably would not have had a chance to meet without the program. And I think, having Dom leading the program and really hearing from his experiences, leading the fund is really extremely invaluable compared to other courses or programs I've had a chance to be a part of, because that interaction and that kind of discussions about current events or things that was on Dom's mind during those weeks, I think was really valuable for me to learn from. And I think everyone would agree that throughout the program, we really learned the most from the people we were able to discuss those, having those conversations with. And I think, there's no better place for me to be a part of for this kind of venture and startup related community.
Awesome. And does anyone specifically come to mind of like someone really cool that you met throughout the journey, or any specific call or like topic that you remember that stood out to you over the course of the fellowship for you?
Yeah, for sure. I would say I met Janice, who goes to Colombia. She also knows a lot of my friend there. So we can hop on a call to network amongst each other. And then we found out that we have a lot of mutuals in the space, and she's also working with a lot of startup communities within Colombia as well. And I think I was able to kind of bridge the connection between Penn and other schools. And I think what was really cool about the program is also the educational part of it, where, Dom leads a lot of lessons on Thinkific, and we were able to really learn a lot about VC. And I have friends who also did, past cohorts like Andrew Yu, who's been a leader in the VC space at Penn as well. I think we all agree that, before this, we didn't really know how to read a term sheet or cap table or things like that. And we both were talking about how this is the first time we were able to understand how those things work. And I don't think it's usually taught, because I personally had an internship in VC. And I think, as someone who's young, typical most of the times you don't get taught those kind of things. You just kind of go out and source and work with companies on kind of a higher level. But I think being able to have that exposure to the financial perspectives and really understanding how those things work at a deeper level was really meaningful for me to use it, for my upcoming interviews with other firms or things I can use moving forward.
Awesome. Yeah, no, really happy to hear that. Because yeah, me too. When I first was trying to get into venture, I was trying to understand all these things. I also signed up for all the programs and kind of scouting opportunities myself. But at the end of the day, I never knew how to build my own cap table, and I never knew how to read through a term sheet. But yeah, no, really appreciate the kind words there. And I'd also love to hear, so you mentioned that you did a couple other VC programs. So how was the experience with us different? You mentioned a couple things like community, content, learning, but was there anything else that jumped out to you on how we're different?
For sure. I mean, those were probably the main aspects I really enjoy about the program relative to my other experiences in the past. I also think that Ripple has done a really good job in integrating all the cohorts together, not just focusing on, we're not just one and done deal. Ripple constantly kind of try to build that community where, you came to the US, to New York, and you're still building that foundation of collaborating together despite being in different cohorts, and also bringing in the investing in student startups, for example, having specific funds to really help startups grow within the college communities. And I think, Ripple is very different in a sense that it's not a one and done program where you're just coming and then you leave. It's a community that you kind of tend to stick with, and the people you recommend forward. I recommended my friend to apply, and she's now in the upcoming cohort. And I think it's really fun to see that it is this relationship building and community of people you can always go to. And, it's not just a program, it's more of a community that you're a part of.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the main thing that keeps me doing this, honestly, is seeing the people returning to social events, coming back and just catching up, sending us random deals that they're seeing. That's the community has kept me around for so long, just because I've seen it grow so great in the past couple of years. And we'll end off on, do you have any tips or any suggestions for people who are looking to apply or for future fellows?
For sure, I'd highly encourage anyone who's interested, whether it be startup founders or people who are interested in venture capital in general, to apply. No need for prior experiences in the field, really. I think just have that strong demonstrated interest about the industry. As long as you have proved that, you read a lot about the industry, you're really keen to be a part of the community. I think Ripple is a really welcoming, and a place for you to really learn and grow as a professional and as a person. So I highly encourage anyone who's interested in the industry to apply. I think you really gain really strong relationships like I have. And Dom can witness and also attest to this as well, is that we have a really strong community of people that we help each other and we are willing to be there for each other whenever. So I highly encourage everyone to think through this opportunity, make sure that you understand how VC ecosystem works and really show that you have demonstrated interest in the industry. And I think Ripple will be a family that we would love to have you to join.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, NaeNae. I appreciate the kind words, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.